Hello everyone on YouTube. So I'm going to be sharing a review of a tea. It's a really special occasion for me because it's a Yangqing Hao tea, and basically anytime I can have one of their teas, I just feel gratitude because I feel like they have good quality stuff. So this one it's called Longya Fengjian. I probably just butchered that pronunciation, so sorry about that. But, so I'm gonna try to keep this quick, because I think I only have like about 10 or 15 minutes for videos that I can upload. So I'm gonna try to get through this quick and just kind of describe what I think of it. So I have had this tea once. It was probably about a month or so ago, and I really liked it, but I don't remember too much of the details about it. Other than it's an earthy tea, but so we'll break down exactly what it is exactly. So it's a raw pu'er from 2006. And it's aged in Taiwan. So I don't actually know the region. I know it's not Iwu, so that's all that I know about it. So, and there's actually a little bit more in there. So we got the rinse here. I'm actually not gonna drink the rinse just because this is an older tea. So here's the first brew. I'm definitely going to try that. So I guess it's kind of important to say, for me personally, I really like to use Fiji water or some other type of spring water. And some people might totally disagree. Some people can use tap water and they have great tea, but just for me personally, my tap water is not that great, so I stick to spring water. So I'm gonna get my second steeping lined up. So it's got a nice color to it. Unfortunately, due to this angle, you can't really see the color. It's kind of just like an orangish, yellowish tan type of color. Nothing too crazy, but you can definitely tell it's an aged pu'er. It's not like it's bright yellow. So with the aroma, you just get hit with a lot of, it's woody and earthy kind of. I know that's really broad, but you kind of just get some bitterness as well. Interesting. So the aroma on this isn't as like nice and like sweet as some of the other Yangqing Hao teas. It's got more of an earthy character to it. So it's interesting. I personally like the ones that are sweeter and like fruitier. Like, I think it was the Qing and the Lingya. Those ones were very sweet and floral. So let's go ahead and try this first steep here. Okay. Wow. So it's honestly not a ton going on, but it's just a nice, pleasant, like a classic aged raw pu'er, but yet it's not like fully into those aged characters. It's still got a little bit of like almost, I don't want to, it's a little bit sweet in there, but not too sweet. Let's go ahead and brew this next one. Because the first steeping typically doesn't have much flavor. It definitely has some, but Alright, so now we're at the second brew here. You're getting more into those classic raw pu'er. You can tell it's Taiwan stored because there's something about that I can really taste that Taiwan storage. Like, I don't know what exactly it is. It's almost like a roasted, I don't want to say roasted, but it's like a sunny characteristic. Because Taiwan, I believe, is pretty warm. I could be wrong. Warm and humid compared to most places. So, and I just accidentally brewed this steeping a little bit longer than I probably should have. So we're going to see what kind of flavor it's got. That's the thing. Sometimes I'm not the best tea reviewer. I'm very new at this. I just kind of hopped on here and wanted to share my experience here. And so this is my last little bit of my sample here. That's why I wanted to make a video on it. So yeah, you're definitely, now it's getting into it's hard to really put into words, but if you had like an aged, not too aged, but like a semi-aged raw pu'er from Taiwan, or Taiwan stored, then you probably are going to be familiar with this. Now, it doesn't actually have as much of that classic Yang storage, because I'm pretty sure that this one from Liquid Proust was actually stored somewhere other than Taiwan. It was stored in North America for a little bit. Wow, okay. So when you push it, it's really gotten a little bit of an oily, a little bit of resinous quality to it. It's like, it's pretty thick, you know? So, going in for another brew here. I'm going to try to just rapid fire it because we're already at 8 minutes. I'm going to hopefully go for just another couple minutes and try to get as much flavor as I can out of this. Wow, it's kind of in the back of the throat, you get some flavor as well. It's not just up in the tongue. And he's saying this, if you're not into tea, if you're not like an experienced tea person, you might not really know what I'm saying, or like you might think it's kind of weird or something. So I mean, and the terminology is kind of silly, but so we are going to, the tea is actually just now opening up, so I'm really just now getting into the full character of the flavor, and like it's hard to even describe, to like pick up on notes. It's got woody, earthy, and like it kind of puts you in like a foresty vibe, but yet it's aged, so it's smooth, and it's like it's got a depth, if you know what I mean. Like I still taste the tea in my throat. So we're coming up on 10 minutes. We've got some time. Yeah, I think, to be honest, I do prefer the other Yangqing Hao teas that I've had, but this is still very good, and I think this could probably, if you aged this one another 10 years, it would be really, really insanely good. Yep, it's woody, but then you're getting, in the back, you're almost getting a little bit of a minty, like, I'm getting a hint of menthol, to be honest. Like, I didn't expect to get that. At least that's what I think I'm getting. Let's do a few more brews and kind of wrap it up. So I think I have 15 minutes. I'm going to end it at 14 minutes or so. But I really like to just take my time with the tea. That's really that's a big part of the enjoyment, is just being able to relax and totally take your time. The aroma's nice and interesting. It's kind of bitter, resinous quality to it. Oh, sheesh. Which some people might not really appreciate. Which I think this tea could definitely use a little bit more age for it to really develop a little more. Yeah, this tea is gonna brew for a long time, because this steep is perfect. It's balanced, it's got just a hint of sweetness, it's got wood, it's got that menthol returning sweetness in the background. Yeah, but yet there's no fruit, there's not really any floral, as you get with some good pu'ers. So, yeah, this is a good one, I will say. And I do find the sort of qi or the energy to be kind of relaxing already. And I might not be brewing it perfectly. I might mix the steeps a little bit, but to me, it's not a big deal. Because some people say you should separate each steep, and I do that to an extent, but occasionally, just for convenience, I'll mix the brews. Wow, time has flown. That was a quick video. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up though. Wow, I mean it's earthy, bitter, but yet it's got some sweetness and it's got some interesting other notes in there. So yeah, I'm gonna keep drinking this, but I think this is gonna be my last cup. And last cup on the video. Whew. This is kind of one of those teas that you can kind of feel in the body a little bit. It's just warming. It's nice. That's what I really like about Yangqing Hao teas, is that it's oily and like resinous, and it's thick, and just like the quality that it has in your mouth, it feels really good in a way. That sounds weird, but amongst, obviously, then you have the flavor in there that's very good too. So thanks for watching, and hope you have a great day.